Welcome, welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Leos. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of July the 18th to the 24th, 2022. Starting off with your first energy card coming in behind you, you've been given the Boat. Great news. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So something's going to be coming in. What have you been waiting for, my beautiful Leos? What have you applied for? What have you put yourself out there for and invested your time into is going to come in. So if you've sold your house or you've sold some property, know that it's going to go through. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance. Others could be, coming through with a winning or a windfall, and that can be in anything. A windfall can be anything. It doesn't have to be money. It can be time, effort, support, a beautiful relationship, something wonderful that's going to come in and make you feel that, wow, you've won the jackpot. So excellent energy coming in for you. Now, next you've got the Hangman, you've got the Six of Swords, and you've got the Seven of Wands. So things might be moving a bit slow right now, but you might have felt as though you had to defend yourself, stand up for yourself, and not roll over and give up here. This is a card that says stand for your convictions, stand tall. Don't pick your battles wisely, but don't back down. I think, you've been thinking about something for a very long time, and finally now you're going to move forward. You're going to be going in a new direction. I think, the new direction is going to be leaving a bad situation or a negative situation or a challenging situation that maybe you had been dealing with. You're sitting there and you're waiting for things to shift. It's taking you time to get across this lake or this ocean or this river, but you will get to the other side because you're working on things. I think you're tired. You're tired. I always think she looks like she's sitting in a canoe here, but actually she's sitting on a mat. But I do believe that you've struggled for things for a while here, Leo, and now you've come to this decision that I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go in a new direction. And often with a Hangman, there's something we have to let go of. We have to sacrifice in order to go. And there may be something like that coming into play here for you to step forward. But keep in mind that you're doing the right thing. You're leaving something behind that really you don't want to deal with anymore. And you've had to struggle. You've had to compete. You've had to deal with this situation. You've had to defend yourself and stand for your convictions. And sometimes not all of our friends or our family members or our colleagues want to agree with what we're doing. But nonetheless, you've had to stand up for yourself and do this. And only because of your due diligence and your inner strength and tapping into higher self were you able to pull this off. You're going in a very good direction, and this could be your windfall here, that you finally come to a conclusion that you're not going to stay in this position that has challenged you so much. It's taking you time, albeit, to get there, because the Hangman is taking time. It means you're moving forward. You've made that decision, but you're healing through a situation as well. But also while you're in there, while you're still in this Hangman mode and you're moving towards something, it's taking you time to get there. You're doing the inner work. Do the inner work. Tap into higher self. Find out and do research here. Dig deep. Whatever it is that you need to find out in order for you to go and reach your destiny here. Okay? But you've had your struggles and you've had time to think about this. And now you're going to go forward in a new direction. And I do believe it's going to be the best direction, because look at this. You have two boats here in this, right? And it's all about going towards your goals. Maybe you're leaving a job and going to a better one. You're going to be getting paid better money. You're going to have better benefits. You're going to be happier and more content with this particular type of career move that some of you could be making. But definitely, you've had to leave something behind in order to go there. And it's going to bring you prosperity. It's going to bring you success. So it's a good move that you're making. Now coming in next, what card could even be better? Happiness and well-being, the Sun. The Sun is always about you showing your light out there and being able to walk in it and not your shadow anymore, being able to have a sight line, see light at the end of the tunnel. This is about happiness, prosperity, fulfillment, harmony, peace, all of those wonderful things that are coming into you. So you continue walking in your own light, my beautiful Leos. You've got a lot to gain from it. You're letting people know what you're made of, and that you've made a calculated decision that you're going to move on to a new direction that's going to benefit you much better. And the world shows up, and the world is your oyster. Then the Ten of Pentacles says, wow, you can't get much better than that. And it's like a gift. So the world is your oyster. Some things come to full completion. Some things end, and now you're going forward. You're leveling up. You're able to take something to the next level, and you're able to travel and go there. It's like, are you traveling? Are you physically traveling? Maybe some of you are moving. Maybe some of you are relocating, because you are leaving a situation here and you're going somewhere else. Some of you might be going overseas. Maybe you've decided to uproot and go with a company that deals with people overseas, or maybe you're actually going there yourself. But the world says you pretty much have everything in the palm of your hand, and now you're free and open to go after what you want. And what you want is this: 10 of Pentacles, happiness, fulfillment, harmony within family and organizations and your chosen family, your soul pod, the people that support you, that you want to be with, your team, whoever it is that you have around you. There's going to be peace and harmony now, restoration of that. Also, you're not going to have to worry about money, because we talked about this over here. We've talked about success, and you're going to have plenty. You're going to be able to feel secure now, have stability, have a great, strong, firm foundation in the material part of your life. Look at the gift coming in. Negotiations are going to go well. If you've had to negotiate with somebody, if you've gone out there and applied for a loan, you're going to get it. You're going to have the resources to clear debts. For some of you, there could be something coming in time, effort, support, or money. We talked about that windfall here. Somebody could be coming forward and saying, hey, I want to help you out. Here's some money. Whatever the case is, this is a card of beautiful negotiations. You could be giving something to somebody. You're succeeding here now in more ways than you can imagine. So you could be going out there and wanting to support and help someone too. This is the card of generosity, okay? Often it has to do with doing things like charitable work. Something charitable comes in. But I always say this is a beautiful gift coming in, and these cards are amazing. So definitely there's a shift here. You're going to be able to see success and happiness, peace and harmony. I think finances are going to improve. Some of you may be relocating and taking on a new job, or even thinking about taking on a new career. Coming in towards you, possible future energy, you've got the funnel. This is a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Now, let's discuss what the funnel is. The funnel is shaped, it's wider at the top and it's much more narrow at the bottom, right? So when we put something in that funnel, especially if it has any consistency to it, any matter to it, it takes time to go through. So what I'm trying to tell you is, going and working hard for what you want and going in this new direction is a period that could frustrate you because it's taking you time. Learn by the lessons. Keep yourself busy. Keep focused. Keep doing the due diligence, the work, and tapping into your positive energy, your higher self, to keep propelling yourself forward. Because anything worthwhile, like you're going to see coming in, is worth working for and waiting for. So it's all about divine timing coming in here, but you definitely are going in a new direction here. A lot of you are going to be uprooting and going somewhere. And your goal is to have that stability financially and also in your personal life. So it takes time, okay? Things aren't moving fast in our world even yet. As much as it's opening up, we're still seeing waves, and we're still seeing things that are taking time, and the backlog and the paperwork that's stacked up, and things aren't moving quickly. So you could feel a little bit of frustration as you're moving on in this new direction. And I'm not surprised you have the Temperance, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Page of Swords. Temperance, well, let's go first of all, the Knight of Pentacles. The slowest moving knight, right, in the zodiac here. Nothing moves quickly, but because he's articulate, he's correct, he's accurate. He goes out there and he makes a detailed plan, and that's what you need to do. Don't worry that things aren't going quick enough, because if you rush in, you could trip and make a mistake, or accept something that maybe you took in a hurry, and afterwards hindsight said, geez, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. It's not what I really wanted. So take your time here. Slow moving action. And then we come in with the Temperance, the double message that things are going to go slow here. Okay, you might get a little bit frustrated, but try to keep yourself moving. Try to stay proactive. Try to stay, focused on the outcome, that, the gold at the end of the road here. So don't do anything in hurry. Don't rush in. Don't overindulge. Don't overdo. Don't over-obsess. Don't over-worry. The universe has got your back. And it's all about divine timing. And when we look back at our lives, when things very profound have happened that have actually worked out for us, we look back and we say, I wanted it then, but if I'd got it then, I wouldn't have it now. And now is when I need it. Now is when it pays off, right? So take your time. Don't go rushing into anything. You're going to hear some information coming in because the Page of Swords comes in. And this, you might hear this message through gossip. You might hear it at third partner, a party, and you might, get a little bit frustrated by this, but it's meant for your ears. This is something exciting, something that you need to think about, but it does slow you down and stop you in your tracks. There could be something that's going to surface for some of you of a legal matter, and it's going to take time for you to process it in order to plan your move and go ahead. But these are good cards. This is a message that was meant for you to get. Okay, so take the truth. It's going to be something that's going to help you move forward. And if you're dealing with a legal issue, things are not going fast. We know how long it takes for lawyers and the courts and everything to go through all the procedures to get to that position where we finally get to go to court, or we finally get to stand up on our podium, or we finally get what we deserve. So don't get too frustrated. You've got Unfinished Symphony. Now, this particular card is interesting because it's all about maybe there's some unfinished business you need to do. Don't leave things unresolved with people. Make amends with them. This is about lack of closure. If there's something while you're waiting here, waiting for something to come in, take your time to connect with the right people. It's time to tie up loose ends because you're getting near the completion of a cycle or a project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. So you can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. So reflect on what has passed so that you can move forward. Connect the dots, okay? Make sure that you do things properly. Make sure that you do cross your T's and dot your I's here. Make sure that you complete projects now before you start a new one. Perhaps you've created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you in that money, the opportunities for wealth. But if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter, right? Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. And that means take time to sit down. Maybe you need to pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Whatever the case is, tie up those loose ends so that you can move forward with clarity. Okay? And you know what? This is a good card that says, while you're in this slow mode, while you're waiting for something to come in that you're working on, look back and make sure that you've crossed your T's, dotted your I's, and you've completed everything that you need to complete, Leo. Okay? This could be what is slowing things down as well. The universe and source and the powers that be, they send us these messages all the time, and we think, well, why are things taking so long? And then we look back and we go, oh, shoot, if I didn't complete that, if I hadn't looked back and done the right thing, this wouldn't have worked out. So keep that in mind, okay? Let's clarify some of these, Spirit. What do they need to see, know, and expect? My beautiful lions, my beautiful Leos. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Let's see what we have here. What do they need to see, know, and expect? Spirit and guides. Okay, let's see what we have here. So coming in, Hangman, Temperance, Knight of Pentacles. All of these things are telling me that something's going to come in, but it's taking time. Okay? Your ultimate goal is to have happiness, harmony, security financially. It's going to come, but it's taking time. Okay? Let's see what we've got. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Well, am I surprised? Look what you got. Double message, Knight of Pentacles. So definitely you're moving in a new direction here. Okay? But it's taking time. Clear, concise, and simple as that. Make sure that you're double checking things. Make sure that you've got your bags packed properly. Make sure that you've connected the dots and signed the proper documents. Whatever the case is, if you're traveling somewhere, make sure you're doing that. Okay? Coming in with the World, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, something's ending here. You're definitely moving in a new direction, a better one. You were in a situation in the past that was extremely challenging. This was like you were stuck. You couldn't move forward. You felt as though you'd been stabbed in the back, betrayed, and you didn't think it was ever going to improve. But guess what? It's over. And this is why you're moving in a new direction. This is why you're leaving. Like I say, this is a card that says leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores, definitely going in a new and better direction. Is it your job? Is it a relationship? Is it geographically relocating? Whatever the case is, it's different for everybody. But it's over. Okay, this period that you were dealing with, it was so tragic and so challenging to you, it's over. Because you got a brand new beginning here. Okay, completion. Coming in next with the Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, you have the Empress. Definitely in the process of wanting beautiful things, definitely in the process of planning your next move. You want to have a beautiful life here, and now you've got the chance to create the happiness that you want, giving birth to your dreams, stepping up, taking control. Her counterpart here, her power partner, is the Emperor. He's logical, he's organized, he crosses his T's, he completes everything. He doesn't deal with unfinished, or he deals with unfinished things here, and he completes them. And she's learned, she's leaned into that power, and she now knows she can go after what she wants as well. So creating something new here. This is giving birth to your dreams, moving forward. What is it you've been wanting so badly? This is a good time of fertility for some of you, whether you want to conceive a child, bring a child into the family, or you are giving birth to a new business, to a new venture, to a new location, to a new life here. It's beautiful. Wow. Well, I think this is great. It's just taking you time. I think you're going to see, money or property. You're going to receive some inheritance, winning or windfall, prosperity, happiness, well-being, and, this beautiful outcome here. You're going to see them come in, but for some reason, it's just taking time, Leo. Okay, there's a lot of circumstances that could be influencing this, but just be patient. Don't be frustrated, okay? Just sit back. Do the work that you have to do. You can do things behind the scenes here. Finish unfinished work, unresolved issues, tie up loose ends, and then you'll be ready to head in this new direction that you're going in. Well, my beautiful Leos, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know that I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.